Guys, how gorgeous is this dress? It is so beautiful. You can style it up, you can dress it down. It's up to you. It's very simple to make. If you're new to sewing, this is also for you. So stay tuned and let's jump right into it. Hello people, welcome back to another tutorial. So today I'm going to be making a simple summer dress, and I have this gorgeous fabric over here. So I'm going to be using this beautiful fabric today. So I'm going to be using around 3 meters for the style I'm going to be making. So I will have some leftover. And this fabric was gifted to me by Fabric Godmother. So thank you so much for the gift. I'm going to put a link in the description if you want to get something like this. It's currently available on their website. So go check it out. If you want something like this, you can get it from their website. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into today's tutorial. So like I said, I'm going to be using around 3 meters for the dress that I want to make today. And so yeah, let's switch over. So to start off, I've gone ahead and cut out pieces for the, so I've got 1 2 3 4. Let me just remove that so you can see. So here, so you can see I've got 4 layers. Okay, so this is what I've got, and the length of the fabric is 18. Okay, so this is going to be the top half of the dress. Okay, so like I said, the length of the cutout is 18, so this is going to be the top half of the dress, and the width after folding is around 15 and a half. I'm not going to use the entire 15, but that is what I'm going to be using right now to start with. So this is the folded edge and this is the open edge. So this is where the neckline will be and the sleeves will be on this side. So the style I'm going to be making is going to be it's going to incorporate the sleeves together with what I'm going to cut out for the pattern. So let's get started. To start off, I'm going to start from the top. I'll just section off 1 inch from the top. So starting off with the neck measurement, I'm going to use the same for the front and the back. So I'm going to be using the depth of about 3 inches. Actually, no, I'm going to use different neck measurements for the front and the back. So the back, I'm going to be using, I'd say 1.5 for the back. And I'm going to use, is 4 going to be too deep? I'm going to use 3.5 for the front. Okay, and the width is going to be, so that's the neckline. Okay, and then just connect that and that. So, and then the shoulder measurement is 7. So this is 7 from here with additional 3 inches for the drop down sleeve, so that will give us 10. So I'm going to be cutting it off here at 10 inches mark. All right, the shoulder slant, so this is going to be over here 1 inch. So I'm going to do a shoulder slant over here, and so that's the 1 inch. So I'm going to connect that to the neckline. Then from here, I'm going to find the measurement for the armhole. So from here, I'm going to come down by 8 inches. It's going to be the armhole. I'm going to use 8. Okay, so 8 inches for the armhole. And then on that 8 inches point, I'm gonna bring that in by, so this is 10. In fact, I'm gonna take this measurement all the way down so I know where I'm going to be cutting from. And the arm opening is right here, and so where we have that arm opening, I'm gonna come in by 3 inches. Yes, I'm gonna come in by 3 inches right here on the same line. Okay, and then take that measurement all the way down, and so this is now going to be the width for the dress. I hope that makes sense. Okay, and you can bring it in even more if you want the dress to be a little bit slimmer on your waist. So here we have 11. So for example, if your waist measurement is 30, you want to divide that by 4, it's going to give you what, 7.5? So 7.5, so which is going to be enough for your waist. You don't need it to be too tight, so just make sure that you have enough here. So 7, 8, and then about 3 inches extra, that's what you need. So, and if you want it to be a little bit slimmer, then you can bring the measurement here further in. Okay, it's up to you. So I'm gonna bring it in. Let me just bring it in a little bit more actually, so you can see what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna bring it in by 5 inches. Okay, so here then I'm gonna have 9.5. Okay, so that will slim down the dress a little bit. So from this place we just go all the way down, so that's gonna give us the measurement that we need. And here you just want to make sure that you connect this line to this line, so that's giving you a 90-degree angle, and then you can draw out your underarm curve from this section. So which is what we're gonna cut out, and then I'm gonna do the neckline. Okay, so here I'm just going to adjust the neckline for the front, since I've already taken away the back. Okay, so now just doing the same thing for the front. So this is the front and this is the back. So now what I'm going to do next is cut out the other half of the dress, which is going to be the gather, and attach that to the dress. So I'm just going to cut out what I need for the bottom half, and then I'll come back. So here we have 20 in total. So I think for this I'm going to have ×2 should be enough, but if I want it to be a little bit fuller, or if you want yours to be really full as well, you can do ×3. Okay, so but I think I'm gonna do ×2, which is gonna be around 40, and then 40 for this one is as well, so making a total of 80. So I'm gonna cut out what I need and I'll be right back. Okay, so for the bottom half I've cut out 2 pieces. So the length of the fabric that I have is by 60, so I decided to just use 60 instead of 40, because then it's just easier. Okay, so yeah, I'll just say the width, okay, which I'm going to gather to the size of the top, is 60. Okay, and then the length, which is then going to form, and the length is 25. Sorry, the length is 28. Okay, that's also including hemming allowance, and so joining that to the top will then make the dress, I don't know, about 30. So there you go. So this is gonna get gathered up, and then will be joined to the dress. Okay, so yeah, so this is what I have. So these 2 pieces, I'm going to sew them together to make one long piece, and then on one end I'm going to have gathering stitch on one end to put it to the size of the top half of the dress. What I'm going to do is join these 2 together to make one big piece and pull everything to size, and then I'll sew one side of the top half. Okay, and I'll be right back. I've sewn one side and the shoulders, so I'm just gonna open it up at the bottom and then attach the ruffle to the bottom, okay, before finishing the other side. Okay, so here we are. So this has been gathered to the length that I need. Okay, and then just need to pin that into place. Okay, so I have pinned that to the bodice, and now I'm just gonna sew that all the way across. So that should be pretty simple. You just want to go ahead and do the same thing. So once I finish doing that, I'll be right back. So the ruffle has been attached to the dress. Here you can see it. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and sew the other side together. Matter of fact, I don't know why I never even added pockets to this, to be honest. I should have added pockets. Sew the shoulders, under the arm, and then all the way down to the end of the dress. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do next, and once I finish doing that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is it. So the dress has been sewn, the sides have been sewn, and this is now what it looks like. So you can see that. So now all you have to do next is just to finish up, and then that's pretty much it. So finish up the neckline. I'm gonna use a bias tape to finish up the neckline. So this is the one I'm using. There's a tutorial on my channel on how to finish your neckline using bias tape, as well as facing method, depending on the one that you want to do. So go ahead and do that, and then just hem it. Okay, so that's what you need to do next. So hem it, just tidy up, and that's pretty much it. So it's a very simple tutorial, very beginner friendly, and anyone can make this. So, and to finish off the dress, I'm just gonna make a belt to tie around the waist, and that's it, guys. That's the tutorial for today. It's a very simple one, and if you've enjoyed this tutorial today, please do give me a thumbs up, and also make sure that you share this content with your friends and family, anyone that you think might benefit from this very simple tutorial. So just share with anyone that you have in mind. And so yeah, again, thank you for staying tuned, and subscribe if you haven't done so, and I will see you again on another tutorial. Take care.